Morning, everybody. This is Adam, and I'm here with you this morning for coffee and devotions. Um, so, I read a survey on America Online, and it kind of got me to thinking. They did a survey just recently, it was last week, and it was they asked two questions. They said, "What's the key of getting in? What's the key to get to heaven?" And then they said, "Are you going to heaven?" And the results were kind of interesting. It got me to thinking. The first question, what's the key to getting into heaven? The majority of people said that it was living a good life was what was going to get them into heaven. The rest of the people were kind of tossed between having a good connection at the top, or telling a good lie, or slipping St. Peter $20. It was just kind of stupid answers on the other side of it. But basically, everybody said it was like living a good life. And there were, of the people that voted on that question, there were like 121,000 some odd people, right? But then the next question that was asked was the "Are you going to heaven?" question. And in that question, 90% of the people that took the survey said yes, they are going to heaven. That question had almost twice as many people voting on it as the question before. And the answers didn't really surprise me. I kind of figured that's what the people were going to say. But did you know? But seriously, did you catch on the fact that almost twice as many people voted on the question "Are you going to heaven?" than voted on the question "What are you? What does it take to get to heaven?" So basically, more people opted to answer the question that they didn't really have to think about than the ones that had to think about their answer. Okay, so 9 out of 10 people in the U.S. say they're going to heaven. Now, this is the United States. This was asked over. So 9 out of 10 people in the U.S. say they're going to heaven. It's my personal opinion, and I think that of my trusty little Bible here, which I keep on my phone. I suggest everybody get themselves a little like portable Bible like this. It's a great thing to have. But I believe that it's the devil's goal to take as many people as possible to hell with him. Really, I think that's his ultimate goal, is to take as many people to hell with him as he can. Okay, so in order to do that, he doesn't have to convert everybody to Satanism. We don't have to be Satanists. All he has to do is slightly distort the truth in our minds enough so we live a wrong life. And this survey is a case in point. In one swoop, like 90, he's got like 90% of the Americans feeling good about themselves and thinking they're going to heaven. And at the same time, so many of these people are destined for like an eternal separation from the Lord. If these figures, if that survey from America Online isn't a wake-up call to the fact that we need to get out there and share the gospel of Jesus Christ with these people, the true gospel, unabashed gospel of Jesus Christ with these people, then nothing else is. Really. The devil has this country convinced that a do-good Christianity, that just the do-good lifestyle is all it's going to take to get them into heaven. And we as Christians and true Christians are the only ones that are going to be able to help make any difference in that and help show the truth and remove like the blinkers and the blinders from the eyes. It's a really, really, really sad situation that we're in right now, and we need to step up and do something. My suggestion to you guys in this is I tell you all the time to get out there and preach the gospel. Preach the gospel. Tell people about Jesus. Get like your own little survey going on among your friends and your community, even the people that you know. Do something like this. Put some questions together, 1 or 2 questions, and get the people thinking. You don't have to use these questions. Make up some other questions if you want, but get people thinking. Get them talking. The whole point of this is to get them talking about their perspective on heaven and hell, what it takes to get to one versus the other, basically. And my guess is that most of the answers that you're going to come up with are probably going to be similar to these survey answers that we got, because the devil has truly blinded our society. And if you guys get that, I'm going to give you a couple of verses that you can work with to kind of get them to thinking and spur them along. Now, if you go into John chapter 14, verse 6, Jesus says, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man comes to the Father but through me." Okay, we know that one. I tell you guys another one all the time, Ephesians 2, 8, and 9. "For it is by grace you have been saved through faith. It is not of a gift of yourself, so that no man can boast. It is a gift of God." Okay? Now we can go to Titus. And if you go to Titus chapter 3, verse 5. Again, keep your handy little Bible with you at all times. It's a great thing to have, guys. So go to Titus chapter 3, verse 5, and he says, He saved us not by works of righteousness that we have done, but on the basis of his mercy through the washing of the new birth and the renewing of the Holy Spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time that we get these people thinking. It's time that we share the gospel unabashedly. Acts 4:12 says there is salvation in no one else. There is no other name to be called on in heaven for people to be saved. Jesus Christ and Jesus Christ only, and it's not about living a good life. Jesus says, I tell you again, he didn't say, be ye good as I am good. He said, be ye holy as I am holy. It's time we share the gospel, guys. Cheers.